Hey guys.
Hey everybody. We're here at Universal Studios Hollywood. We're going to have a great day. We're going to do Secret Life with Pets. We're going to do Mummies. We're going to do the studio tour. And then we're going to go see Kelly Clarkson on the actual Universal Studios Hollywood lot. So it's going to be a lot of fun. What ride are you most excited about, buddy?
Studio tour.
Of course.
And Jurassic Park.
I'm gonna take him on Mummy, and we'll make sure that his pants stay dry.
Well, we can't film on the rides for safety purposes, but we're going to do what we can to film around the park and hopefully keep the audio clear. But hey, check it out. It's Universal Studios Hollywood. Beautiful day on this Monday, and we'll also report on the Kelly Clarkson taping.
And of course, thank you to Universal for having us.
Absolutely. Thank you guys.
It's going to be fun. I see an archway over there that we need to go walk through, so we'll see you in a little bit. Take care. Oh boy!
All right.
Everything is all about Super Nintendo World, which is coming next year.
Can't wait for that. My daughter's going to love it. We love Mario.
I will come back here for that.
Yeah.
Because it's opening, I think, before Florida. So, this is really cool. So we're walking down the main drag. We're trying to find Secret Life of Pets. It's a cool new ride.
Yeah. We literally just got in the park. And I'll show you a little bit around. For those who've never been here, this is my second time being in the theme park. Third time at City Walk, fourth time at City Walk, something like that. And we're going to hit that up after the Kelly Clarkson taping because the park closes at 6. And the taping will last 5-ish, and then we'll hang out.
Sure.
Probably have dinner and do whatever at City Walk, and then I will head home.
Halloween. They're all ready for Halloween.
Yeah.
Hello, Kitty!
Hello, Kitty.
When you vlog, you have to get used to you have to master the art of walking backwards.
Yeah.
So, we'll see you at our first ride. Hey, we sound a little different because we took off our mics, but it is Adoption Day. We're in Secret Life of Pets. Come on.
Headed up to the queue.
We can't. We'll tell the war. We'll tell spooky stories.
Check that out.
Squirrel. And he starts becoming a were-squirrel.
I've seen YouTube videos. This is one of my favorite queues that I've ever seen. This is amazing. Come on, let's go.
So we can take a seat with some of the pets. Oh, check out the retro Nintendo.
Good enough. All right.
When it doesn't matter, we'll figure it out on the web. Oh, now head on around the corner to the building storage area. Go! Go, go, go! Yeah! All right, now get out.
I'd say New York.
Yeah, leave. Move your puppy butts on up out here.
All right, by myself. There's two.
And we're at the ride load area.
This is going to be fun.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of good things about this one. Secret Life of Pets.
Some of you'll be okay, though. You might make it. Maybe.
There's no guarantee.
Check this out, pizza.
What?
Check that out. Oh, cool.
Which is something I never thought I'd say.
You can do it, puppies. Don't be scared.
I love the dogs. Look at the cat. Oh, that's cool.
Check out the bug count.
Yeah, a flying bunny. You can go home now. You've officially seen it all.
Hi! Look at him. He's trying to escape. Get his bone, actually.
You ever on the Dalmatian?
No, I've heard they're not very friendly with kids. He's trying to get his ice cream.
Don't go trying to get ice cream. Oh, doggy didn't know that.
Doggy yoga.
Downward dog.
Yeah. This reminds me of some of the New York scenes we just went through. Hi, cat. Cats are very mischievous.
Oh, they are.
Look at these guys. Especially this one above us.
The fat cat.
It's a cat for you. Look at those. That's a dog.
You get it? They're all
Yeah,
alley cats.
alley cats. Oh, is that a cat or a dog, though?
The cats are torturing the dog.
That's what I thought.
Is that what happens at your house?
Sometimes.
Wait, I love cats.
Oh no, they're gonna blow up the joint.
What?
What? Are we sure not Despicable Me with Gru? Oh, there he is. Oh, there they go. Oh, look. Wow. He's got his head stuck.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Oh, cool. Wow. Makes you feel like you're in it. Look at him.
We made it. Was it any doubt? 3 nights, this plan was crazy. It shouldn't work.
This is gonna be great. You're gonna be all clean and fluffy, and you're gonna get adopted in no time.
Oh, you got sprayed. Oh, I didn't think about bringing extra clothes for water.
We'll try. Automatic.
That's cool. Woo! We're like two big kids.
Yeah.
Oh,
Your hair is going.
well, I can't flip the camera around. Oh, my hair's blow dried now. This is cool.
Now we're pets. We're apparently pets.
I guess. Welcome home! Yay!
You have people.
It's a celebration. Yeah, you get it. Get that there and white stuff.
Oh, look at him! Alright guys, on to the studio tour now. Like I said earlier, it's my favorite part because I really enjoy that aspect of filming and
He's a
stuff.
bigger movie and TV buff than I am, and I was a film major, but I'm excited about it too. I haven't done it in a couple of years. I know they've removed some of the sets that were
Yeah.
there before, so I'll be interested to see what's added, what's taken away,
I
what all
hope
we get to do.
we can see Back to the Future this time.
Yep.
I did not in 2017 when I was here and did it, so I'm really hoping I could see that. And very beautiful day. It's
Perfect.
early October. It's great. It's gorgeous. And probably couldn't have picked a better day. And they're still decorating for Halloween Horror Nights. I don't believe tonight's one of the nights they're doing it because they close at 6. You gotta go to Simpsons Land, which I believe is this way.
Okay.
So, so just headed to the studio tour and check that out.
Welcome to Springfield.
We're gonna do the Simpsons ride, Krusty
Let's see if they have
Land,
this.
and then I guess we'll be on our way to the studio tour.
Time 55 minutes. That's not bad. Well, we're gonna try that later.
Yeah,
Little technical hiccup with the ride. That will happen if you come here. Just roll with it. Find something else to do. We're gonna go down to the studio tour. Maybe Jurassic Park first, and then the studio tour.
let's see what the lines are like.
Yes. But we're going to keep rolling and show you how to get to the lower level, because it can be a little confusing. But it's also, from what I remember when I was here about 4 years ago, I remember that it's actually kind of cool.
There's the lower lot, guys. This is where all the fun and action happens. Looks like that might be the voice stage. Yeah. Super Nintendo World. Oh, that's just gorgeous. Bowser's Castle. You know, the Japan one opened already.
Yeah, it did. It's been open for about a year or two.
Yeah. Really, really cool.
And I think you go in, you can see where it's the Super Nintendo World. I think you could go in through one of the plumber's tubes.
Cannot wait for that at all.
I think 2023.
Yeah, sometime 2023 and stage 24.
Got dates with the dinosaur and a mummy.
And a studio tour. And Kelly Clarkson.
No, buddy, I don't think you have a date with Kelly Clarkson.
Okay, so it might not technically be considered a date, but we're gonna be there. So you know what's neat about Universal? Universal City is kind of in the hills and in the valley, right?
Yeah.
That's what it seems like. Like the studio lot seems like it's in the valley, but the theme park and parking and stuff is in the hills.
I'm going to take Buddy to get terrified by a mummy. I will see you afterwards.
All right, Revenge of the Mummy got me.
The mummy got you. Got his revenge.
We looked at the photos you get taken when you're on the ride, and my
Buddy's
face is priceless, but we didn't buy them.
Mine is.
Hair is up too, as we predicted,
Yeah.
but we didn't buy them. But we are now walking into Jurassic World. Matt, do you have any anticipation on what this ride's going to be? Because this is both of our first times riding.
No, I think I've done this one before. Or maybe when it was Jurassic Park.
Maybe.
I don't know.
I don't recall doing
I
it.
think it's a water ride.
Yeah, I saw the water coming down the escalators.
So,
Well, if we get wet, I guess we'll dry off because it's a gorgeous day.
we're right here with the ride vehicles.
Oh my gosh, guys. That was awesome. That was awesome. We're at the gift shop now. Let's check out our photos. And this is the exit. It's a pretty cool exit. Oh man. That was fun. Matt, what do you think of Jurassic World?
That's what I think.
I'd say you like it.
Oh gosh, it's one of the most well done rides in the park.
Yeah, I love it.
The dinosaur animatronics are fantastic. Fantastic.
Don't want to give anything away though. Like we said, we couldn't film. I didn't take pictures.
Well, we know there's dinosaur animatronics.
Obviously. But we don't want to give away how it ends or anything like that. But I'm a little wet. We'll leave it at that. Shut up.
Studio tour is back upstairs. We're headed there now.
And I got my little lanyard so I don't lose my pass again.
And I'm keeping mine in my wallet like a grown-up.
You know what? All right, guys, we're headed to the studio tour.
We're on the correct side now, but we got to go down the escalators again.
I knew there was escalators involved.
So if you come here, sort of the back lot area, the gateway to that is the Simpsons land, which once we're done with studio tour, we're going to do
Food.
and
Then
the
Simpsons.
Simpsons, right?
And then, this is hosted by Jimmy Fallon, so this is going to be fun. Check this out. The Famous Studio Tour offers guests a behind-the-scenes look into one of Hollywood's oldest and largest working lots. The 45-minute tour navigates the 415-acre movie studio complete of sound stages, facades, working sets, special effects, attractions, and production offices that call the studio home base. Iconic sets on the famed backlot include the world-famous Courthouse Square featured in the Back to the Future franchise, Brownstone Street, New York Street, and Mexican Street, among others. One of the attractions is King Kong 360 3D that was created under the direction of Peter Jackson for the studio tour. It features guests caught in the middle of a struggle between Kong and a 35-foot tall dinosaur. It's the largest, most intense 3D experience on the planet, combining thrilling effects with the world's largest surround digital projection system. These famous picture cars have a permanent parking spot on the studio tour route with an array of recognizable prop vehicles appearing in Back to the Future, the Flintstones, Harry Potter, Jurassic Park, and the Jurassic World franchises, among others. One of the most unique vehicles is the Jurassic World gyrosphere that doesn't have any glass in it. Instead, the glass is computer generated in post-production to avoid any camera reflection or people reflection that may happen during filming. Guests are also driven through the sets and picture cars used in the original Jurassic Park franchise, including the mobile lab that was pushed off the edge in Jurassic Park: The Lost World that had Julianne Moore screaming her head off in fear. Guests also see some of the animatronic dinosaur skeletons, cages, and effects, and you may be surprised to learn what materials some of these items are made from. And be prepared to get wet on the tour as guests are escorted through a Mexican town that features a flash flood demonstration that's featured in the film Big Fat Liar and others. The attraction is designed to simulate the wrath of Mother Nature during a torrential downpour and on cue pelts the tram with movie rain. Culminating in a devastating flash flood visual effect, the attraction becomes an even wetter experience as 40,000 gallons of water are released and strategically placed water cannons heighten the drama. 6 Points is the western area of the backlot where John Wayne, Kirk Douglas, Jimmy Stewart, Brad Pitt, and Leonardo DiCaprio have all filmed. The doorways are different sizes to force the perspective that the cast appear taller or smaller than they may actually be in real life, so that way they appear properly on camera. Another really cool attraction on the studio tour is Earthquake the Big One. Housed within a 2-story soundstage containing a recreation of a modern subway station, guests are inserted in the midst of a fully dressed movie set ready for filming. In slightly more than 2 minutes, the Earth literally collapses, simulating the devastation of an 8.3 magnitude earthquake. As the pavement collapses above us around the tram, you see that we face sparking power cables, felled telephone poles, noxious gases, and a crashed 18-wheeler starts a massive 60,000-gallon flood. Amity Island, where Jaws was filmed, was temporarily closed, so we got to see a rare sight of the animatronic character be a land shark, so to speak. Typically, the attraction has the dock collapsing and erupting into flames with Jaws lunging towards the tram. One of the neatest areas of the back lot is the residential area, which houses Colonia Street, or Wisteria Lane for all you Desperate Housewives fans. These streets have been home to more than 60 years of television and film. Shows such as The Munsters, who lived at 1313 Mockingbird Lane, Netflix's Never Have I Ever, Ghost Whisperer, Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Leave It to Beaver, Murder, She Wrote, and others were filmed here. The Tom Hanks comedy The Burbs, The Best Little Whorehouse in Texas starring Dolly Parton, and the 1995 film Casper used these sets as home base. The electronic duo LMFAO and Destiny's Child also filmed music videos here. And be on the lookout for Norman Bates from the Bates Motel. He does make an appearance on the studio tour. He often taunts guests, so be sure to keep all arms and legs inside the tram at all times. The tram also passes through a set left completely intact from Steven Spielberg's blockbuster War of Worlds starring Tom Cruise. Guests aboard the studio tour observe a small town devastated by an elaborately choreographed 747 jetliner crash. And if you're a fan of the new film Nope, you actually get to see Jupiter's Claim, one of the new sets that round out the studio tour.
When a team of collaborators, often in the hundreds, work together to take an impossible mission and bring it forward. This is Jupiter's Claim, a nostalgic, small-time Southern California amusement park owned by former child star Ricky Jr.
And the granddaddy of them all wraps the studio tour. It's a high-octane, fast and furious supercharged. It's a 3D HD thrill ride that features stars of the famous film franchise and you as a guest on the tram.
studio tour done. Best 40 minutes we'll ever spend in Hollywood.
You know, last time I was here, and this time, we didn't get to see Courthouse Square where Back to the Future was filmed. So maybe they're not doing that right now. I don't know, but
I don't think that's there anymore. I don't think that's there anymore. I think that's...
might not be. I thought it was a permanent setup. All right, we're about to find some food and get ready for Kelly.
This year has been a crazy year, and it's only October.
Yeah, we just ate at a nice chicken place here at Krusty's Land, Simpsons World, or Krusty Land, yeah. Long day. Had a lot of fun. Now we're headed to Harry Potter Land for a butterbeer and a ride.
Our last ride of the day.
Before we head to see Kelly, and then if we have time,
We'll come back here.
we plan to come back here and do whatever else we can. But that all depends on the taping, because the park closes at 6 tonight. So. As promised, we found Harry Potter Land.
I don't know. I thought it was like it was the offshoot to get there from Springfield.
What you said?
They've done a beautiful job here and in Florida, but here it's in one park because there's only one park.
Right.
In Florida, it actually covers two. Now we want to go over to that castle. That's where the ride is.
Right. Matt's going to guide me as I walk backward and show you what we're talking about. Look how gorgeous it is. And the butterbeer, last time I was here, I remember drinking one. It was so good it hurt my stomach because it was strong.
It's non-alcoholic.
It's cream soda. It's great.
Non-alcoholic.
Oh, it's gorgeous.
You know, and I've got to have a movie marathon. I've got to watch the Harry Potter movies.
Yeah?
Have you watched them?
Can't say I'm a Harry Potter fan, but I do like this part of the park.
I like the world building. I just have never gotten into the stories myself. But that's the cool thing about coming in here is you get to experience and see the stories for yourself, and it works whether you've watched the movies or not.
Right.
We gotta keep your nerves.
Well, getting run into here, but it's
So
fun.
we're on a cobblestone street,
We all know what that's like from Europe.
and you can see that the rest of Universal just disappears behind you
It's gorgeous.
when you're in here.
So it really makes it like its own little park.
Yeah. They call this the Wizarding World of Harry Potter.
Yep. And let's see how much wizardry we'll get in. Oh, look how gorgeous that castle is. And you don't even see it till you walk the corner. It's amazing. Oh, Matt, our time at Universal is up.
It's just fun.
But it's been fun. We did ride Harry Potter. We did not get a butterbeer. The line was a little bit too long.
And it's a little too sweet for going into the thing and maybe not having access to the bathroom if it upsets his stomach. So
Yeah.
we're headed to Kelly Clarkson
Hey,
now.
what do we got? We got Shrek. Hey. Thank you.
And it also saw Bart.
We did not get to meet him. The
But we
line
didn't
was,
go into the line.
too long.
And now we're headed to go back through the beautiful gates and get to the soundstage. Or get to the car and then get to the soundstage.
Because we have shirts we're going to change into.
To look nice and pretty for the camera.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to look nice and pretty. You're going to just still look like you. And
I'm going to have a nice shirt on. A Robert Graham, thank you.
yes, I know.
Thank you to wonderful
Universal.
staff at Universal,
This
everybody
is fun.
that made this happen. And we'll check back in with you after Kelly to let you know how that goes.
Perhaps from City Walk or somewhere else.
Yeah.
We'll see on the flip side of the table.
There's Beetlejuice.
Yes, there is. That's cool.
Let's take a picture with him?
No.
All right.
We got to keep moving.
As I stated earlier, I really love the backstage access into the lot. So that was really cool that we got invited to a taping of the Kelly Clarkson show. And the 3-hour taping included an extended interview with NFL legend Terry Bradshaw. He opened up about his battle with cancer.
I didn't want to say anything. I don't want pity. And I don't have a publicist that you release it and everybody says, oh my God, Kelly's, I didn't want that happens. I just wanted to keep it quiet. My family knew.
Later on, Bradshaw and Clarkson made some burgers and shared some of the footballers' whiskey. And Kelly definitely had a few too many, as she stated, because she had the laughs, and it was quite entertaining from our point of view in the audience. Now, for karaoke, she selected the sentimental Cody Johnson earworm, Till You Can't, and after a prolonged break where we could actually hear her last-minute rehearsals backstage, I mean, her voice is killer, very strong. We were a great distance from her, and we could hear her. She got a round of applause from everybody in the audience, even though she wasn't properly mic'd coming over the sound system there. But she was incredibly versatile. She tore it up in one take before promptly leaving the soundstage, and we got to wave to her. So it was really neat to see how they put all of this together and how they tape the different segments and how they do this and how they do that with it, and really get to see a working TV show and get to be a member of the audience. So if you're planning a trip to Hollywood, you got to catch a taping. We went to an afternoon taping, and there was a tram ride similar to the Universal Studios Hollywood Backlot Tour that starts at a parking garage in City Walk. That took us down to the soundstage, and we got to walk over to it. You know, she uses her real touring band as her backing band for the performances and for all the audio interludes you get to hear going in and out of commercial break. And we got to see her playfully chat with different band members while they were on break and setting up for the next take and scenes and stuff. So it was really cool. And of course, she did chat with some of the audience members as well. Very playful. So make sure you dress to impress, because you could be on screen. And we have to thank NBC Universal and the Kelly Clarkson Show team for having us out. And hopefully we'll get to catch another taping at some point. But very cool experience. The show has actually been renewed for 2 more seasons through 2025. So you're going to have plenty of opportunities to check out a taping. But it airs in 211 local markets on NBC stations throughout the country. It debuted in 2019 and has been a talked about show ever since. Of course, it's racked up Daytime Emmy Awards and critical accolades as the first daytime hit in over a decade. The 4th season just started production in September, and it's had some impressive ratings gains. Several weeks into the 2022-23 season, the show averages 1.3 million viewers, and it continues to grow as its total viewers have increased for the 2nd consecutive season. It's the first show since 2014 that a syndicated talk show has grown in consecutive seasons. So congrats to Kelly, congrats to the team, congrats to NBC Universal and everybody involved in that. And once again, thank you to all of them for allowing us to come out.
What a day, what an afternoon.
Oh, wow.
Oh
Yeah.
my God, that was amazing at Universal, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, we were in the park first, and we went to Kelly Clarkson, and now we're back at City Walk, because we're not going to do Halloween Horror Nights.
No, we're not. I have to get to the Hollywood Bowl to cover Stevie Nicks, a bucket list artist, actually.
There you go. Yep.
So I'm really excited.
That's going to be fun. So that review's up on our website, so you can check that out, themusicuniverse.com. And be sure to check out Universal if you've never been, because it's really, really fun. And there's a lot to do, and the studio tour is really cool. It takes about an hour to get through it. You saw a lot of that, but it's really cool because they tell you different facts and different stages and stuff that people are filming on and what's filmed where. And actually, we kind of got our own little private tour there at the end as we were on the tram leaving Kelly Clarkson, saw some stuff that we didn't actually see on the attraction side of it. So really, really cool. They've got everything imaginable here. City Walk is open usually earlier and later than the park at times. So really fun. Check it out. Can't wait for Super Nintendo World in 2023. You know we'll be back for
here.
that.
And also,
Kid will be with me.
And also, you pointed at me when you said kid.
I said the kid will be with me.
But he did this,
Well,
and
that
that's
means
his other.
whatever.
And if you get a chance to go see the Kelly Clarkson show live in person, Do it. Do
Really
it.
cool.
She saves, can't give anything away, we signed an NDA, but she saves the best for last. And as you heard throughout the podcast, we talked a little bit about the experience here. So, yeah, we're just going to, I'm going to go back east. He's going to go back home. We're going to talk about it, and we're going to put the videos up, and that's what you'll have seen here. But all I can say is Kelly Clarkson show, we just got done like half hour ago, was amazing. I'm starving. He's starving. For
gonna
the
go
Music
eat.
Universe Radio, I'm Matt.
And I'm Buddy. Thanks for listening and watching. Be sure to hit that like, subscribe, and share button. And be sure to check us out, themusicuniverse.com. Take care.
Bye-bye.